Picture this. A lone warrior stands against an army of oath-bound champions, each sworn to either kill him or die trying. This is the extraordinary tale of Arjuna's battle with the Samshaptakas during the great Kurukshetra war. In the midst of the 18-day war that would determine the fate of Bharatavarsha, a unique challenge emerged. The Samshaptakas, elite warriors from the Kaurava side, made a terrifying vow. These weren't ordinary soldiers. They were seasoned champions who bound themselves with the most sacred oath known to warriors. The word Samshaptaka comes from samshapatha, meaning to take a solemn oath together. These warriors swore before the sacred fire that they would either kill Arjuna or die in the attempt. There would be no retreat, no surrender, no middle ground. This wasn't just a military strategy. It was a spiritual commitment that bound their very souls. Why target Arjuna specifically? Because he was the greatest archer of his time, the beloved disciple of Lord Krishna, and the most feared warrior on the Pandava side. The Kauravas knew that removing Arjuna would shift the war's momentum decisively in their favor. But there was deeper wisdom at play. The Samshaptakas represented the power of collective determination. When warriors unite under a sacred vow, they become more than the sum of their individual strengths. They become an unstoppable force driven by dharma itself. Arjuna faced a profound dilemma. These weren't evil men fighting for personal gain. They were honorable warriors fulfilling their sacred duty. How does one fight against such pure intention? This is where Krishna's guidance became essential. Krishna explained that dharma operates on multiple levels. The Samshaptakas were following their dharma as warriors and oath keepers. But Arjuna had his own dharma to uphold. As a Pandava prince, he must protect his brothers and fight for justice. Sometimes dharmic duties conflict, and one must choose the higher path. The battle began at dawn, on the 14th day of war. The Samshaptakas formed elaborate battle formations, their war cries echoing across the battlefield. They fought with the fury of men who had nothing to lose and everything to prove. Arjuna's response was magnificent. He didn't fight with anger or hatred, but with perfect focus and divine skill. His bow Gandiva sang as arrows flew like lightning. Each shot was precise, honoring his opponents even as he defeated them. The Samshaptakas kept coming in waves. As some fell, others took their place. Their oath bound them beyond death itself. This wasn't just physical combat, but a spiritual test. Could Arjuna maintain his dharma while facing such dedicated opposition? Krishna watched as his devotee demonstrated the highest qualities of a divine warrior. Arjuna fought with compassion, never taking pleasure in killing, always honoring his fallen enemies. He understood that these warriors were souls trapped by their own noble intentions. The battle raged for hours. The Samshaptakas used every strategy, every formation, every weapon at their disposal. They fought like men possessed, their oath driving them beyond normal human limits. Yet Arjuna's skill, blessed by divine grace, proved superior. As the sun reached its zenith, the last of the Samshaptakas fell. They had fulfilled their oath in the truest sense. They had fought with complete dedication until death. In their defeat, they achieved a kind of victory. They had honored their word absolutely. Arjuna stood among the fallen warriors, not in triumph, but in solemn respect. He had learned something profound about the nature of duty and sacrifice. The Samshaptakas had shown him that keeping one's word is sacred, even unto death. This battle teaches us that life often presents us with conflicts between different types of righteousness. The key is to act with pure intention, complete dedication, and respect for all involved. Whether we win or lose becomes secondary to how we conduct ourselves. The Samshaptakas remind us that when we make commitments, especially sacred ones, we must honor them completely. Half-hearted efforts dishonor both ourselves and those we've made promises to. Arjuna's response shows us how to face such dedication in others. We must meet their commitment with our own excellence, fighting our battles with skill, compassion, and unwavering focus on dharma. In our modern lives, we may not face oath-bound warriors, but we encounter people driven by deep convictions. The wisdom from this battle guides us to honor such dedication while staying true to our own highest principles. Sometimes the greatest victories come not from defeating others, but from maintaining our dharma in the face of their commitment to theirs.